Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Will, aka Big Guy Journey. I just was I'm just coming out of the Oakland Life Improvement Center, aka the gym, and I had a great workout today. I just went in on the weights, and then I hit the punching bag, and then I did the rope, and then I went into the steam room and I sweated good. And then I went and took a shower. And, when I was in there taking a shower, I was just thinking to myself, and I do this a lot. I think I self-reflect and things like that. But I was thinking how wonderful it is to live a life of purpose, do things on purpose, be intentional, intentional about your health, intentional about your financial goals, intentional about your career, just intentional about everything about life. I remember when I was younger, and I've always, been a what we call a hustler or a businessman or motivated. I've always been motivated, but I remember I was this kind of, when it came to health and stuff like that, everything was so aimless. I remember this partying all the time, drinking all the time, eating all the time. We would come from the club and we'd be eating at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's no wonder that, I ended up being 420 pounds. Sometimes it's like we think things just happen on accident. But if you just stop back and look at your choices and the things that you're doing, everything is self-explanatory, I'm blessed enough to have realized before I got too old that I was making a lot of the wrong choices. I remember when I was 23, I connected with a team called Team New Vision, and Team New Vision they stood for faith, family, and finance, and then later on they added fitness as well. And for the early on, I really didn't pay too much attention to fitness. I always knew that I didn't like being the size that I was, but I never really did anything to change my circumstances. I tried diets, little diets and things like that, but I would never stick with it, And that's what brings me to the place that I am in today, and really the point that I wanted to make this video, because I know a lot of other people are stuck in that same that same cycle, up and down, up and down. We'll start something and then stop, And I tell people all the time, It's not really what you did, you know what I'm saying? It's not what diet you did. It's not what pills you took or nothing like that. What it is you making up your mind. You determining in your mind about what it is you want to do. Because once you decide, everything else is just out the window. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Man, I'm sorry. I got these bugs attacking me. Everything else is out the window. Once you decide, once your mind is made up, you could accomplish anything you want. So me dropping 200 pounds, it ended up being so easy, and now I don't. It's very easy for me to maintain the weight that I am. It's very easy for me to drop more, or if I want to put on more. It's part of it. The main thing was me deciding, and then it was me getting the knowledge that I needed to move forward. I made a video about my hair falling out, and all I did was went and got the knowledge on how to make your hair grow back. I see men all the time with balding heads, trying to hide their hair with the baseball cap. But it's ways around it. You just have to decide that you want to do it, and then you got to go out and get the information, and you just got to do it. And so it's so beautiful when you can wake up in the morning and you can live an intentional life. You could be intentional about your faith. You could be intentional about your finances. You could be intentional about your health. You could be intentional about anything. It's just you having to make up your mind that you want to do that. And when you start doing that, life will have so much more meaning to you. You don't have to live in depression. You don't have to live all sad and depressed and down and gloomy. Make up your mind that you want to win and go out and win. I refuse to lose, and I think success is in the eye of the beholder. So it's really going to determine what it is that you deem as success, or what actually can bring you peace, But I think you could accomplish whatever it is you want if you just go out and do it. You just got to make up your mind. You got to make that decision. And so I don't know. I was just thinking about that while I was in there taking a shower. And I was just like, man, I feel so great. I feel so great. And I believe that I'm getting better with age. Instead of going backwards, how a lot of people go backwards, the older they get, the slower they get, the bigger they get, I'm doing the opposite. And I think anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. You just got to decide to do that. So I just wanted to say that, this encouragement, and to encourage you, to motivate you today. Go out and get active. Do something. Walk, ride a bike, do something. Just get out and get active. Move. All right? Take care, take charge, and God bless.